Show&tell, hi guys, I'm Judy and today I'm going to be watching One Piece episodes 654, 655, and 656. And in the last episode, we found out that the reason why Doflamingo came to Dressrosa and took over is because his family 800 years ago, they used to rule Dressrosa and then they left to live in Marijo and kind of left their posts behind. So, but Doflamingo doesn't feel right about that, and he came back to take over his kingdom again. I guess because he feels entitled to it. I don't think the people really like that though. I don't think they know exactly what's going on, like some of them. So yeah, we need to do something about that, I guess. Let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon for full reactions. Subscribe. Let's go. Cavendish. Okay, we're gonna focus on tournament. Oh, they're not very far away into the, they're not very far into the sea yet. You did! You didn't! You took her down! Too cruel. Really? Why are we being merciful to her? Because things went sideways. Yeah, you're like the last ones to know. I guess Lofi doesn't know anything about what's happening either, but you really don't know what's going on. Okay, you're going to explain to us. You've been tricked. Not quite. Okay, now they know some of what's happened, or the danger they're in at the very least. That's a cool looking sword. Slam-it, right. Right, we heard of, I think, weren't they introduced to us already? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe they just kind of wrote their names already or something when they walked in. Okay. I'm assuming no one will tame him and get to ride his back. Okay, she's on Rebecca's side too? Like, is she? I don't know. Yeah. Oh god, okay. Well, no. Yeah, I think he'll want to take you down especially. A diamond sphere, okay. When it comes to flashiness, I think Cavendish wins by a lot. With the hat and the rose and the golden locks. There goes your golden spear. Wow. And I was going to, yeah. Luffy couldn't care less. You're pathetic. Okay. Oh man. Is Cavendish going to come in and help her? Or something? Because I don't know the title of the episode was about him. And then what? She'll have to fight him eventually. How long are you just going to keep him there? I guess we'll probably have this conversation. You were. You can stop being? Like, he's not as lost as dragon right now, because he's like a pirate, I guess, and stuff, but he's still, like, the world government still listens to him. He's not going to? Is he just lying? Just to buy more time? What, like, how much difference would... Yeah, okay, he knows. So it is his heart. Or not. Okay, so it's that. Okay, it was one of the Marines. Quick thinking, Law. Go, Law. Is Fujitora... Did Fujitora allow this to happen on purpose? Damn, go Law! Wouldn't you like to know? Too late for that? Well, the ship is, I guess, coming. Well, yeah, stands to reason. But, yeah, like, one thing after another we have to deal with. The crazy piranha fish. Fighting fish. Yeah, I don't remember their name. Come on, Law, come on, Law, come on, Law! Oh my goodness. Oh, you're trying to lure him away? Uh-huh. Oh, good luck with that. Wow. No, now he noticed. Damn it. Yeah, now you'll notice the ship. Too bad. You were so close. Oh, please. I mean, he already wanted to take care of the Straw Hats. They're all running away because the Doflamingo is coming. Jesus Christ. That means something worse is coming. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so scary. No! Okay, Sanji, now it's your time to shine, please. Come on. Yeah, here we go. Damn, Sanji gets the Doflamingo. I wonder how long that... I mean, like... Damn, it looks crazy. I wonder... I think I expect, you know, Luffy to fight the Doflamingo eventually, I think. I mean, I think Doflamingo is the strongest one around. So Sanji going up against him is an interesting thing. I want to see how it's going to go. If Sanji will interrupt it in the middle, maybe, or if Sanji will just be defeated, or I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, he's looking so cool coming in with his like flaming legs and stuff. But I wonder. And poor Law, he was really trying so hard to make this all work. Oh my god. And Fujitora, I mean, I don't think he's on Law's side, you know. I do believe he wants to arrest him, but I'm not sure. Like, I don't know, when Law kind of told him like, oh yeah, keep me here because otherwise I'll run away. Like, why would someone say that to you if they're, like, if it's true, you know? Like, if you're trying to arrest someone and they're saying that to you. So, like, obviously that's a taunt. So maybe, but I guess overall, like, it happened pretty fast. Like, it wasn't like there was a lot of time for Fujitora to react. But I feel like Fujitora, you know, I don't know. I don't know if he likes the idea of, like, if he's exactly like on Doflamingo's side, you know? I mean, maybe kind of he has to be, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not clear. I'm not sure. I wonder, like, Doflamingo said, okay, I was a celestial dragon. Obviously, okay, he belonged to the Don Quixote royal family, and who were, at some point, they became part of the world government, and then proceeded to, you know, whatever, to have their descendants as celestial dragons. But then I guess he put that behind him in order to become a pirate and to, I guess, more actively engage in what's going on in the world. Actively, but behind the scenes. Still, the world government listens to him. Still, they, you know, still he can do, like, he has a lot of power that he wields because he used to be a celestial dragon. So I don't know what it even means, used to be. Is it just that he's not famous, as, like, he's not known around the world as a celestial dragon, but he still holds the influence, at least with the world government, you know, because they know, if you know, no one in the rest of the world knows at this point, they know, so he still has a lot of power. So, you know, it's kind of, I mean, Doflamingo was the one who was kind of talking about what justice means, you know, in the Marineford. He was like, yeah, justice is just, you know, whoever wins, they decide what the justice is and stuff like that, right? And he was talking about how that was like the place where destiny is going to be, I don't know, changed or something. So he has an interest in that, in these, like, larger concepts, I guess, in the world. And here he was saying, like, what is destiny? So I guess he wants to take part in it, or he wants to, you know, influence destiny in some way. I don't know exactly what he's trying to test. He said, like, what is bloodline? So I guess he doesn't accept things the way they are, or, like, he sees through you know, things that some people might not. Like, they just kind of accept as this is how it is, you know. The celestial dragons are the celestial dragons because they, you know, their ancestors created the world government, and that's just how it is. But Doflamingo is, like, not, you know, he's not playing by those rules, or, like, he understands that there's more beyond that. That, you know, if someone takes the power away from the world government, then it's all going to end. The celestial dragons, I mean, it's a pretty big thing that needs to happen for that to actually happen, but, like, he understands, I guess, that, you know, things could change, and I guess he doesn't want to just sit in Marijo and, you know, just enjoy his life as a celestial dragon without, like, taking active part in whatever's happening in the world, it feels like. So he's an interesting dude, that's for sure, and he's not, like, you know, he doesn't just sit on his laurels just because, like, 800 years ago, his family, you know, made their choice. He doesn't agree with it. You know, he came back and just took what he, I don't know, but because he kind of, you know, he's also even questioning the idea of bloodline. So in some way, he's, like, saying, like, I don't know, I said that he felt entitled to take over Dressrosa because it used to be his country, but, like, or his family's country at the very least. But I mean, if he's not, like if bloodline doesn't mean that much to him, then there's no really, like, there's no real right, I guess, for him to be like, oh yeah, it's my family who used to rule you, so now I get to rule you. Like, it feels like he's not really, maybe, you know, relying on that. Actually, it's not, like, out of entitlement that he does this. It's just because, I don't know exactly, maybe it's just part of his, you know, a small part of his bigger plan, and he just, like, went back to the country where his family ruled just because, or maybe because it was his family, he wants to, like, maybe prove something. I don't know exactly, but it definitely doesn't feel, you know, straightforward as far as he's concerned. It doesn't feel like he just thinks, oh, because my family ruled here, I get to rule here now, or it's my right or something. I wonder what he's, I mean, he obviously has a bigger goal than just that, but I want to like hear more about his way of viewing the world, I guess, or what he's planning, like what he like. Does he have like a much bigger plan, or does he just like want to, I don't know, make a lot of things happen and see, you know, where it goes from there, kind of. I'm not sure, but he's interesting to me, and pretty freaky when he comes at you. You know, you're at sea and suddenly he's like there, coming at you. You know he's going to kill you. Oh my god. The freaking episode was called something about Cavendish, and I mean, it was so not about him. Like, we just had a small part where he was fighting another dude who was like pretty. Whatever, who cares? Okay, we'll see where Cavendish. We'll see what happens with that. I guess Rebecca is kind of, yeah, pushed to the edge. I mean, Cavendish did try to like stand up for her when she was being booed by the crowd, but I don't think it necessarily means he will, you know, fight for her or anything. I mean, he might, because he might feel like it's not fair that everybody's ganging up on her, just because, like, you know, because I hate her or whatever. But I don't know. But I don't know, like, what if that really will happen. I don't know where that will lead. Like, I mean, whatever. I don't really know what to expect from Black D. I don't think Rebecca will just win against everyone, though. I really doubt it. So we'll see. Let's get into the next episode. Let's do it. Let's see Sanji. I don't know what he's gonna do with Doflamingo. Let's see it play out. I was like, what is happening? I didn't. Oh. Oh god. Sanji, come on. Let's go! Okay. Oh no. What? Oh, he's controlling his legs now? Okay. Yeah, that's scary. Oh, maybe it's not controlling him, it's just trapped him. Whoa! Let's go, Law! I love that guy. Oh shit. Oh, it reached Dressrosa. Wow. Yeah, but for how long can they keep that up? Our band of circus freaks. Sorry. Yeah, he's just coming. Like, what are we doing? Let's get out of here. Like, what do you think, that he wouldn't just come at you? We're just talking. Yeah, you can put a different heart in your own body or whatever. I don't understand. You're just standing here talking. Yeah, but you're not gonna stay that for long. Where's the flamingo? What is casting this shadow? What did he do? Doflamingo is doing it with his threads. Oh, Fujitor. It took him a long time. What? How are they missing? How are they missing? Honestly. Yeah, that would be Fujitora. As well. The spiral. Okay. Okay, fair question, honestly, but I don't. Okay. What? What's happening? What are you talking about? The attack that's coming? Oh. Damn law. Yeah. To clouds? How can you? They're made of water. How can you attach strings to clouds? What? Okay, but that's cool, I guess. Will it care? I guess he will care. Woo-hoo! Okay, well, he hesitated long enough. So I guess, I mean, okay, I guess, well, at least he doesn't just sacrifice his own crewmates easily. I didn't. What are you doing? The music. They're famous, I'm sorry to tell you. The beards, I guess, don't make that much of a difference. Okay, I don't know if we're making any progress there, but okay. Because he doesn't want to hurt them, I guess. Start style fighting. Yeah. Is she also on Rebecca's side, this other gladiator? It's an attack or something that only happens at the edge. Okay, go! She has to be backed up to the edge for this to work? Not sure. Whoa! Yes, bye. Law is... Okay. Waiting for Doflamingo to make another exchange. I don't know for what. But I mean, like, Caesar being really important to Doflamingo, we've covered why. But I wonder if she's also like he doesn't care about her individually, just about her power for him. I wonder. Yeah. Good luck with that. Okay, what did he do to you 13 years ago? Like, what is the sacrifice doing? Why is this helping anything? I'm trying to understand. To buy time for the Straw Hats to do whatever it is they like to destroy the factory. Maybe that's what he's thinking of. All right, yeah, I did want to hear more about, you know, the relationship that they have. I mean, obviously it's a fraught relationship, but we didn't know like the details of Law and Doflamingo, like what happened between them. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like Law was pretty young when he was, you know, part of them, but we don't know more than that. And okay, yeah, I do wonder about this Giola, about whether Doflamingo cares about her for her or because he needs her power or something. He needs her for something. I mean, overall, I guess you could say that, you know, losing anybody from your crew will make you, like, weaker. But we have come across a lot of pirates who didn't give a shit about their own crew, right? For the most part. So, it is interesting. And I'm not sure what Rebecca did there, but it was cool that she made them all fly when she was supposedly, you know, about to fall over or something. So I don't know why it has to, like, I don't know exactly what, like, if it's just the fact that she's, like, up against the wall, that she's going to, you know, look, that she needs to be desperate enough for her to attack, or if it's, like, actually, you know, a strategic, like she needs to be up against the wall. Maybe they think that she's, like, at the end of her rope, and then she, like, it's kind of the element of surprise, or I don't know what exactly is going on there. But good for her. Sunny's headed towards Zoe, but I'm sure we'll figure out a way to get there too. I'm not that worried about that for now. Okay, let's get into the next episode. Oh, Law's, like, you know, not Law's, Doflamingo's, like, ability. I mean, okay, sure, it makes sense that he would have the string fruit. He flies by attaching strings to clouds. Are you kidding me? I mean, okay, no, to be fair, we did have, you know, Skypea where the clouds were actually solid. So I guess maybe clouds as a whole in this world are solid. I guess. I didn't think about that actually, but it was just so funny to me. I mean, what are the clouds made of in this world anyway? I mean, I think there were, like, different clouds. No, weren't there, like, clouds that were made, like, that they made, like, the buildings out of, and clouds that were just cloud? I'm not sure. I don't remember anymore. But it's just funny to me. Like, what? I don't know. Anyway, like, I mean, what are clouds doing if they're not made of, if they're not made of, you know, rain? What are they? Because they look so fluffy, you know, clouds. They just look like clouds. Like, it doesn't look like the clouds in Skypea where they were solid looking, I think. I mean, Law just knew him as Joker. Like, he didn't know he was him as Doflamingo. Or he knew him as Doflamingo, but he, whatever. Okay. But he still didn't... I mean, yeah, she was willing to sacrifice herself for him, so it's also saying something. Yeah, it is about buying time for them to destroy the factory. That man? Okay. Someone that Doflamingo killed? Or something? Damn! Okay, that's crazy. I don't know how long Law can keep him there, but good luck with that. What the hell? Brooke, are you saying anything? Yeah, that's crazy. Honestly, it's great. Can you... Honestly. What else can you do? I'm just sitting on Caesar now. He did make it to the Colosseum and didn't make it any further. Yeah, he's just... But his focus is on buying time. That's the whole point. What did you see? Okay. Personal torturing? Okay.
どんな人格者にも血を見て興奮する残虐性が眠ってる。しっかりしろ。
Yeah, that's pretty freaky.
おう、勘十郎。港を見つけた。そこで船を拝借しようぞ。この国はまずい。
私、知り合いに頼んで政府に保護してもらえることになったの。
The government will protect you.
もう港に迎えが来ているはず。
Protect you from Doflamingo?
そうか。
Okay.
早く行ってあげて。
This dude. Okay. Okay.
王宮までお願い。
To the palace. What are you up to? She's going to actively like help them even more, like the rebellion or whatever.
お主、バレバレのようだぞ。これだけは言ってくれ。俺はゾロじゃねえ。なぜ泣いておるのだ。
This conversation. Okay, dude. In your name, okay, Zara. Very subtle of you. Oh my goodness, dude. Do something! Yeah, better not let him down. Does he have an autograph even? Does he know how to write? Zora. Okay. Go, dude, go. Completely. Wow, dude. Scorchistan. She's like actually a prince, or like she used to be an actual princess, because it was maybe we only saw her living with her. I don't know. I mean, it was strange. She didn't look like she didn't look like she was being treated as a princess when we saw her with her mother. Okay, go Rebecca. Yeah, their momentum to throw them off. Okay. As long as it works, and it seems to work. But they're still, they fall into the water and they're probably being hurt by the fish. I don't know if I can call it like, oh wow, that's so noble. Sure, it's more elegant and less violent than others. Yeah, how long can she keep it up? Weed? What? Okay, guess we'll see. Maybe Cavendish will do something. I don't know. Okay, so what did we even get in this episode? Okay, Law is fighting Joker, and there's some man that he wants to fulfill his ambition. I'm assuming, and like Joker. I mean, he calls him Joker. Anyway, Doflamingo. I'm assuming Doflamingo did something to that man, and that's why Law has this, you know, purpose. And yeah, he's willing to sacrifice himself for it, just so that he can continue with this plan, basically, to make sure Smile doesn't get produced anymore, and then Kaido will hopefully kill Doflamingo. That's what he thinks. We'll see about that. Violet is going to do something. Like, she told Sanji that she was going to be fine and that she was going to be saved, but I think she was either lying or, I mean, she intended to do something before. If she was really going to be saved by the government, it just sounds weird to me, because the government, didn't we already see that Doflamingo has hands in the government or something? So, I mean, maybe the government, like, it's not a whole. Because we have seen Doflamingo, like, I just edited it not so long ago. We've seen him, you know, kind of lying to someone in the government about something that he did. So it's just like, it feels like maybe there are, like, you know, different people with different agendas in the government. Unless Doflamingo was just, I mean, he was following orders, or not following orders, I don't know, doing something with someone. And then he was lying about it to the government about Moria, about killing Moria. So it's strange. I don't know exactly. Yeah, so Violet is probably gonna, it seems like she has some kind of plan to help the rebellion, possibly. So that, I mean, I don't know, but she's heading to the palace on her own, so maybe, I don't know exactly what she's planning, but we'll see. And we saw, I mean, Momonosuke has like this scary memory of Doflamingo being just a terrible human being, which is fair enough. I mean, yeah, the Colosseum is all about seeing blood, seeing fights, and he was really into that, I guess. He really wanted them to put on a show of violence. Okay, great. Yeah, another, you know, just another facet of his character that might be a reason for us to take him down. Sure. I mean, he definitely likes to play around with people, and I mean, part of his power is, like, I think, controlling people by, you know, pulling them with his strings and making them attack each other, even if they're like allies and stuff. So his penchant for, like, his, I don't know, his not penchant, I don't know what the word is, but he, like, you know, he it's not surprising that he likes to see violence or blood and stuff, you know, blood being spilled. The whole conversation between Zora and this Bartolomeo dude, I'm just okay. I guess eventually we'll get somewhere. Episodes 657, 658, 659. Let's get into this episode. But you're supposed to get him, so how are you going to do that? Dude. Sanjay. Work on that. First, you need to... Dude. What are you... Are you looking for Luffy? What are you even doing, you... It's the medical... No, he wouldn't be here. But... What are you doing? But he still has his powers, so what changes, really? What's the point? I don't know. What do you want? Why are we watching this? What is happening? What is happening? This is really suspicious. What do you do? Ah! What the fuck? What do you do? Oh, it's into the factory? With the scraps? But what? So Chinja is also here? So they just leave you here? Okay. What do you do here? I wouldn't think so either. I doubt he's gonna get any grandchildren, but well, who's to say? So what's happening? I mean, is the plan for them to what? To die there? Or to be used in some way? You talk too much. Oh my god. Punch him. So wait, the former king is also in the pit right now? What? What the hell? Weed. Yes, he's pretty much the size of a doll to him. Oh, she was never defeated. I don't think I realized that. Yeah. Oh, okay, the other gladiator. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I guess you have to do more this time if you're serious about this. What does it do? Like, I mean, her I don't know. Something about her shield. I thought maybe it had some special thing about it, but maybe not. She's gonna use you. Oh, what? She used it for momentum? Okay. She's gonna make him drop like she does with everyone. Good riddance, my dude. Woo. But it's not. Yeah, okay. Into the scrap pile, yeah. Mm-hmm. But I mean, these losers are actual losers. Like, they lost the fight. They didn't necessarily go up against the Doflamingo in any way. But I guess just by losing, they become part of the scrap pile. How auspicious. Seriously. Alright. So she keeps on going. She has a Gilly on her side. So that's nice. Like she has all of the gladiators on her side. As much as that, means in the moment. But it's something. Bartolomeo is ridiculous. But he's supposed to be. I mean, hopefully he's able to get it out of his mouth. He's able to get Luffy to where Zoro is. Like he was saying, like he can't, he shouldn't be surprised by like he had to be careful not to be surprised by him, because then it will be too much for him to handle or something. And it kind of happened here. So I don't know how long it's going to take him to recover and actually like be able to talk to Luffy and get him to where Zoro is. I don't know how much hope we have for that, but sure. And we have the scrap pile with the losers just hanging out there. Like I don't know. I mean, are there bodies there? Are there like other losers who died there, like perished, like they're just locked away forever? That's the idea, possibly. Unless Doflamingo wants to make use of them in some way. I mean, I don't know, but it is the scrap pile, so it feels like they're just there to, I don't know, wither away. And then obviously if we can free them, that will be helpful to us in their rebellion or something, because I would assume, have some kind of grudge against Doflamingo for what he's doing. Oh, they did say that, Doflamingo just kind of like, everyone who's against him, he calls losers. Everyone who's cheering for him are the winners. And so that's why it looks like everyone loves him on the surface, because he's just, the losers he's just kind of shoving under the rug, basically. So they're like, obviously hidden from sight. And then they compared him to the world government, which we already know that he has ties to. And as a former celestial dragon, it makes a lot of sense. But I'm just wondering, because he kind of was like, because what he was saying at Marineford was like, oh yeah, justice is just, is according to the power. I guess he wasn't like saying it as though it bothered him. Like he's making use of it himself. Like, he's the one in power, so whatever he says goes. And he knows, it's just that he understands how it works. But it doesn't bother him to be doing the same thing. I didn't really think it would bother him. I was just wondering, what his deal was, I guess. So now we see that he's doing the same thing, on kind of a smaller scale. And he doesn't want to have any losers. But it's not like, it's just like, oh, you lost, so you get kicked out. Like, I'm going to, like, you lost in my tournament, you're going to perish here. I'm not even going to give you a chance to get out of here. The moment you sign up to, to join the tournament in the Coliseum, you either win or you die. Which, okay, fair enough, I guess. Let's get into the next episode. Yes, Bartolomeo. Oh my god, it's like Hancock. But it's terrible. Because I don't even... Yeah, no, he doesn't usually... No, I don't think he does. This is all happening in your head, isn't it? I mean, we only see here, like, losers from this tournament, but I guess it makes sense. I don't know how long it's been since the other tournament, but I guess they already died. I don't know. Unless it's like only a thing that he did for this tournament. Oh, it is. No, okay, he is here. The former king is here. Okay. Okay, you're actually respectful to him?
陸王様ではありませんか。いかにもそうだ。だがもう王などとは呼んでくれるな。タンク軍隊長。
So you were loyal? So you still had some people who were loyal to him
ご無事で。もはや一介のじじいに過
in
ぎ
the
る。
tournament.
私はといえば、今やドフラミンゴの言うな。
You're now Doflamingo's
分かっ
what?
ている。ビオラを見守ってくれているのだろう。お前ほどの仁義の男を
Who's
疑う
Viola?
ものか。
Okay, so he joined Doflamingo. He pretended he's like supporting Doflamingo, but he doesn't really.
プロデンスの懐かしい。お前には
okay.
何度も国の窮地を救われた。諸国の戦争を裏から盛り上げ、大儲けしている奴がいる。戦争中の国々にどんどん武器を売りつけてな。
I wonder who that is. Huh.
木がどこで作られ、どこに眠ってい
In
る
the
かがわからん。
factory.
我ら
That's
が
supposed to be around here somewhere. Also underground.
流され参っている。コロシアムでの大会など、我々にとってみればその
Okay, so everyone here is like, you know, or maybe not everyone, but a lot of them are like here to take down Doflamingo.
現在、陸王という名は黙れだがま。
Except,
10年前の事件の真相を、あの
exactly.
日の悲劇を知らん者が王の人格を語るな。私もです。自分もです。
And they all know the truth. Oh yeah, I was wondering. I guess it's not the end, at least, of all of these people. They're still here. And it's all those who know the truth. Obviously come together.
これだけの巨大な落とし穴があるなら、地下にはまだ秘密がありそうだ。
了解。調査を続けて。
Who? Who is that? Okay, that's what happens to them then? I mean, I don't know. They're getting taken away to somewhere? Okay, what happens with them? Maybe that's why there are no other people left over from other tournaments. You get turned into a puppet? Yeah. And now... Oh, it's supposed to be like these agents of the family. Then why do you leave their memories intact? They're being controlled. Okay, sure. They turn into puppets and they get controlled. And their family doesn't remember them anymore, I guess.
資源と安全を保障するという条約を提案してきたのです。時の王の名はドン・キホーテ。
But it wasn't Doflamingo, right? It was his ancestor.
それが今から900年前まで続くこととなるトンタッタ一族最悪の歴史。
Until 900 years ago.
時代です。そして空白の100年に何があったか知り得ぬですが、800年前ドレスローザに新たな王が
I see.
誕生。
900 years ago, and then there was the 100-year gap. And then, hey, that's when, you know, the government took over, and then...
この国から生活に必要なものを何でも持ち出して構わない。働きなどいらないと。
Okay. Interesting way of compromising, of like compensating. Like for how many years does that go on? Okay, maybe 900 years. Supposedly, but Doflamingo knows about them. But still, the puppets would say that, on the surface at least.
先祖たちは陸王の優しい心をたたえ、いつしか進んでこの国を緑豊かな美しい花々の咲く土地に変えたのです。
That's one. That's the field of flowers himself.
ドン・キホーテ一族の末裔ドフラミンゴはくしくも大昔の悪しき歴史を繰り返そうとしているのです。
So you have to stop it from happening.
ドレスローザにとってもトンタッタにとってもドン・キホーテの帰還など百害あって一理なし。
Roman doesn't look impressed.
ヒーローと共に戦うです。リクオはいいやつだぜ。こんな虫けらのような種族にも優しくて
Worm-like people. Seriously, Frankie.
いい意味で。
Oh god.
国民たちはあの事件の真相を知らない。
Right.
陸王の信頼とレベッカの命を守れるのなら私はいつどこで死んでも構わない。この戦いに全てをかけている。
That makes sense.
お前一体
He's one of the soldiers now.
私は
Or the king. Or I mean the son.
おもちゃになった私をあの子は覚えていないが
Yes, but you're her father. Either her father or
レベッカの実の父親だ。
let's go. So he's like the son. I think he's the son of the king, actually. So he's like next in line to the throne. I mean, if they ever get it back. So we pretty much had confirmations of everything. We haven't yet exactly heard what happened, what actually happened that day 10 years ago when, you know, King Riku was blamed for everything. But I can assume that I think that Doflamingo just, you know, controlled them, made it seem like they did something terrible when he was the one who actually did it. Until 900 years ago, from I don't know how long ago it started, the Tonto people have been, you know, enslaved by the Don Quixote family. And then they finally, and then there's like the blank period, which we don't know what happened there, except that the government took over at that point. And then, you know, obviously Don Quixote family, like they left Dressrosa and went to Marijo. Like after the 100 years, from what we know anyway, the king took over, King Riku took over, and then they got their freedom back. And now Doflamingo wants to take it away from them again. Nasty. Yeah, so all those who lose at the tournaments, I guess, they get turned puppets. And then they, you know, their family loses their memories of them. Well, they retain their memories, but they can't do anything really because they're kind of forced to do what they're told, I guess. Until they're not. I'm not sure, because like then there are those dolls who manage to rebel. And then they get, you know, thrown into the scrap pile again. So I'm just wondering why, like if the effect wears off, because like also the soldier, like the puppets eventually can, you know, go against the rules. They don't, possibly because they know that there's no point to it. Although, you know, all those dolls who are like, you know, in the tournament, in the we keep seeing, every time we pan to the crowd at the tournament, we see those same dolls and they're like hurraying and they're saying everything else the crowd is saying, but I'm assuming that they all know something is up. I mean, if they got turned into dolls, and they know. So they're just pretending, probably just so that they can stay by the side of their, you know, precious ones who don't remember them, I'm assuming. So, but all the dolls should know that something's up because they all have their memories, or at least they should, and they know that they were people before and they were turned into puppets and they're kind of forced to go along with what they're told. Yeah, and all the soldiers obviously of King Riku knew. Probably, I mean, they were part of it 10 years ago and they know the truth. And yet Doflamingo, like they pretend that they support Doflamingo, I guess, so they can watch over, again, their loved ones. But Doflamingo buys that they would know the truth and yet remain loyal to him. Maybe he just like, he knows that it's because they want to keep their relatives safe, but he's like, okay, you know, I can use that. Like I don't trust them, but I know that they have to do what I tell them to do, kind of, until they join up in the tournament. hopefully, I guess, hoping to finally take him down, and lost and are now going to turn into puppets, I guess. But we still hopefully can undo this and turn them all back and restore the memories of everyone. But that will probably happen only after we take down this dude who was... I mean, if we take down this dude who turns them into puppets, I forgot his name by now, then that should work out. You know, because right now there are people who buy into the lies and everything, but once their like memories get restored, I'm assuming they would, you know, that would change and they would maybe all rise together to rebel against Doflamingo. If like we manage to take him down, if like before we take Doflamingo down, we take down this dude, whatever his name is, then it might help to cause more chaos, you know, against Doflamingo though. All right. When hopefully Luffy finally, I don't know if Bartolomeo will be able to tell him to go talk to Zoro eventually. But I mean, that and the attack that's supposed to happen. Okay. Let's get into the next episode.
Dressrosa no himitsu.
The secret of Dressrosa. Okay, let's hear what actually happened there. Dude, just get on with it. Do something. God. Okay, good job. Good job. We're getting somewhere. Let me give you a nickname. I knew you'd like that. Sure. Yeah, I think he... Sure. I think he wouldn't have a problem with that. Okay, dude. What the unsuper... Wow, dude. Were you also a soldier? Does that make sense? No, I don't know. Maybe he was a soldier, like a prince or something. The prince? You didn't ask the question! Monet. Oh, we know her. Oh, we're going to find out more about her? That's interesting. Because I wanted to. But she already had wings then? Okay. Then I guess it wasn't Law that gave her the wings? How they managed to forget that, you know, they love the king? I mean, even in less than 10 years. Like, they were so fast to believe that he just turned on them? All of a sudden? Okay. Everyone was happy and peaceful, sure, yeah. Doflamingo came back. Or Monet came first. Oh no, it's Doflamingo. Out of the blue, literally. Good for you, dude. No, you're not rightful anything if you left. If your family absconded, then that's your problem. Okay. Interesting. So he's blackmailing the government. So I'm just gonna take over you. Oh.
こんなチャンスを与えることもなく奪い取ってもいいんだ。お前の愛する国民どもからかき集めればいい。何？タイムリミットは明日の夜明け。国外の援助はなし。お前の王としての力が試される。戦いを避け金をかき集めるか。戦って国民どもの血を見るか。好きな方を選べ。
So they prepared for war?
ドフラミンゴと戦うという道
Oh
は
no.
国王様なら
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
戦うといえば聞こえはいいがそもそもかつてこの国を捨てた一族に金を払う必要などありません
Well, yeah, tell him about
戦
it.
になるというのなら我々は
Yeah, and it's funny to put that in juxtaposition of what became of Dressrosa once. Now with the Colosseum and the fighting and everybody shouting for blood, I guess. Definitely corrupted.
国中から100億ベリーをかき集めるなせねばここは海賊の国になり下がる
But he can explain why
金を
though.
集めれば一時大きく国民の信頼を
Yeah,
失
so
うだろ
that
う
yeah chips
だが
away
ほ
at
んの
their.
数時間だこれより町中のありったけの現金をここへ持ってくるんだ
Are you going to give them any kind of reason?
どうしちまったんだただ陸王様を信じ持ち得る限りの現金をここに出してくれ
Just believe in him. I mean,
そんな
maybe they will.
とてもこんな頼みが通るとは
Exactly. Yeah, you have to come up with something.
理由を聞かず全国民の全財産ありったけの
Crazy
金を
request.
この私にお貸しいただきたい。やりません。
Yeah, they're going to
王ですぞ。おやめください。
to do it.
お上げください。
You know, put their trust on the line, and then Doflamingo will use it against them.
万が一の時にはドフラミンゴだけでも私が仕留める。
You think that will kill him?
後のことは頼んだぞ。
People are so naive sometimes.
みんな急げ。国王の言う通りに財産を投げるて。
And then after all that, Doflamingo will turn him again, like make him into burn houses down or something. I don't know exactly, but yeah, it's going to be like really the last straw.
みんなすまん。 国中の財産も大きいのでセビオの町に国王様がスクリーンに映っています。なんだそれ。
They're going to see it. Oh god.
我々はあなたを信じて逃げろ逃げろ
If you don't know what's happening, you would think that he just went insane. Even if you can see that he's regretting it. Even as he's doing it, you know. But then how do they know? I mean, the soldiers are loyal to him. How do they know? I mean, they just don't believe he would do that. Yeah, I guess the soldiers just believed him. Believed that he wouldn't do this.
陸王様兵士たちお前らも踊れ
Oh, shit. So, I mean, it happened to them too. So they know that he wasn't in control of himself.
兵士たちまで暴れ出したもしや国王様も同じように
Yeah.
陸王様
Yeah.
なぜこんなことあのことが間違いなさない
Yeah, but it's a pretty terrible thing to come to terms with. Yeah, I can see how they would come around to hate him. What a monster you are, Doflamingo. Wow, okay. Okay, so some interesting tidbit about the fact that the Doflamingo, like the way that he's making the world government do what he says or something, is that he stole money that was supposed to go to the Celestial Dragons and blackmailed the world government with it. And showing in that way that he's not afraid of the Celestial Dragons. And it makes sense if he was supposed to be one of them, right? And then just kind of decided to become a pirate instead. But so it's not exactly because he's a Celestial Dragon that the world government does what he says. It's because he goes against the Celestial Dragons. And I mean, he used to be a Celestial Dragon or something. So they don't know what to do with him. They kind of feel like, I mean, I guess the world government is like kind of stuck between the actual Celestial Dragons and Doflamingo, and they're kind of useless, it seems like, in that regard. So that's interesting. Doflamingo definitely has, you know, this, like he kind of controls the world through money. He gets what he wants through money. That seems to be like like the main way that he operates. I mean, as Joker, you know, behind the scenes, you know, selling on the black market and everything. So in one night, he managed to make the king hated by his people who, like, in the same night showed just how much they trusted their king and how much they were willing to do for him, even though he had like this crazy request out of the blue. It's so, I mean, obviously it's like a children's show in some way, but there's some things that are just so naive. I mean, like, some terrible things happen in the show, and yet on the other hand, we have, like, you know, like a country who's like about to be taken over, and we're like, no matter what, we're not going to war. I mean, it's just okay, I get it, but you know, putting your trust in someone like Doflamingo, I mean, I guess that's kind of the lesson, that you can't put your trust in him and in someone like him. And you know, in some way, Luffy's going to show, I mean, now they're waging an attack. Now they're going to fight for their country. So, you know, in some way, like, war was inevitable, just in the fact, like, just to be free, just to be able not to have war, just to be able to live as they wished. You know, they came around to having to wage a war. Anyway, but yeah, it's the lesson that they had to learn, I guess. Especially the king at this point. You know, to see what became of Dressrosa, to see the people are just so bloodthirsty now that, like, they just go to the Coliseum and all they want to see is, you know, people killing each other and stuff like that. And Doflamingo's like, yeah, you know, like, puts emphasis on the fact that there has to be like a, you know, a good fight, like, you know, blood and stuff. I don't know what. And he says, you know, I think he said that at the base of, like, every person has this thirst for violence or something. So he kind of proved that by, you know, bringing it out of these people who were all this time were peaceful. Like, sometimes war is better. It's not, war is terrible, but sometimes you have to fight it. Sometimes you just have, like, sometimes the enemy just has to be taken down. And I mean, it's interesting because, you know, by, like, I don't know, it's the people, I think, who live in the kingdom now, like, freely, who are not puppets or just people, they seem to have lost some of their memories, I think. I mean, well, only about their loved ones. I don't know if that, like, I wonder, because Doflamingo is making a good point by saying, like, you know, oh, you know, all humans want this, like, they enjoy violence and stuff like that. Like, he's kind of proven it by showing that yes, they do, but I wonder how much in the right mind they are. Like, I wonder, I mean, can we really make, like, an opposing argument against this? Like, to say, oh, you know, they weren't in the right mind. Maybe there's, like, no opposing argument. Like, I wonder how, like, the story's gonna play out when people, like, when they realized, I don't know if they need to realize anything, but it's like all this time you were peaceful people, didn't, like, you weren't part of a war at all, and now suddenly you're, like, so you get so excited just by watching people kill each other, or, well, more or less. Like, are they going to feel bad about it? Like, I don't know if they just don't remember, or if they're like, yeah, or if they just, you know, whatever. It's just, I mean, this is obviously, like, the culture that Doflamingo has cultivated here. So, yeah, people that tend to, I guess, like, if everyone around you does it, then in some way, like, that's what you do. You embrace the culture and you kind of go and do what everyone else does, right? So everyone, like, the Coliseum and the arena has become, like, this big event that everyone has to go to. Maybe it's in some way that, like, it's a way that they show loyalty to Doflamingo too, or something. Yeah, it's like, it's an interesting, you know, question of, like, whether it really is kind of part of, like, the natural part of, like, a human being is that they like to see violence. And even if it is, does the responsibility lie with the people who enjoy the violence that's being shown to them, or the person who kind of made it happen and, I don't know, like, gives them access to it and in some way, maybe in some way forces them to watch it? I don't know. Because I mean, it's not clear cut. Like, you can't really blame Doflamingo for them wanting to watch it if they're doing it completely without any control from him or intimidation or anything of the kind. Like, I don't know exactly what's going on there. that it's interesting. I don't know if I wonder how the story's going to treat that. Also, they mentioned Monet, but we didn't see her. We only saw, like, they said that it started out with her appearing in the country, but we saw her with wings already, so it wasn't like an addition that happened recently. It's something that happened, I mean, she was with the wings 10 years ago too. So I just wonder what happened there. I wonder if we're going to get an explanation for that. And I mean, it was the toy soldier who started, telling the story. He said Monet appeared, but then didn't follow up with Monet at all. Like, I don't know where she was, what she was doing. She's part of the plan in some way, but we didn't really get an explanation of what part she took. Okay, well, that is, it's a tragic turn of events. And now we have to fight for our kingdom. Okay, I mean, they have to fight for their kingdom, and the Straw Hats are going to probably join them. You know, as it happens. Episode 661, 662, no, 660, 661, 662. I know that in 662, why is it so hard to say? In 662, it's still the same opening, but the images change, so I need to stop watching it again until 674 or something like that. Okay, let's get into this episode. Yeah, we're continuing with the story of the past. Yeah, he's crying, you know, and telling people to get away from him. Where are you? Virgo, who's working for Doflamingo. Wait, are you Violet? Oh, is this Monet? So Doflamingo, like, recruited her to his ranks, even though she's part of the royal family? Those glasses make her look really crazy. Does she have wings? No, she doesn't. Yeah, so they're pretty much, like, forcing her to work for them. I mean, okay. Yeah, we kind of knew that, but... These guys. Bunch of clowns. I mean, okay, sure, they're strong and all, but, like, honestly, just imagine, like, these crazy looking people just coming to the palace like that. So she's the sister of Viola, not Violet, whatever. I don't remember her name. Okay. And we know that in the present, Viola is heading to the palace. How many people can Doflamingo control at once? Like, a lot of them, it seems. I mean, I wonder if there's a limit. That's a pretty cool image of his hand, you know, in the background. Damn. I guess I have a little bit of a problem with people who are poor. I guess they're not deathly poor, but, you know, they're just always happy, even though they're poor, because they're just... I mean, okay. Yeah, that's terrible. Like, Doflamingo uses money, but then here he didn't. Like, he used money as a ploy, though. Like, and actually used violence to get what he wanted. Yeah, that's a horrible way. Yeah. A horrible way to look at it. I mean, I guess it makes sense that if you've been trampled down and violence was kind of enacted against you, maybe you enjoy seeing those you perceive as the perpetrators be forced to fight for their own lives. Your saviors. Looking pretty, you know, ominous in that red lighting and red glow in their eyes. A little bit demonic. Yeah. Apparently. Seems all a little bit too convenient, doesn't it, though? You guys. But sure, I can understand them being in the midst of that situation. That they would just cling to their saviors. Even if it's suspicious, if you think about it clearly. Wow. Didn't they say something about how the soldiers kind of like pretended they were loyal to Doflamingo after this? So they could protect their loved ones? I guess we can just assume that he didn't kill them. Just defeated them and then accepted their loyalty. Or accepted that they're, you know, will be willing to, even if it's just pretend, willing to do what he tells them to do because, you know, he has everyone in the country hostage pretty much. So you're Viola's brother? Yeah, it's crazy that it all happened in one night. Yeah. Take him down.
Doflamingo 当時の王子をビオラ様の持つ能力に惚れ込んでいた。そこで彼女は条件を突きつけたのだ。
Oh, okay. That's why he kept them alive. And she doesn't remember he's her brother either, I guess. Oh, it was Violet. Okay. I wasn't sure. Actually fighting in the arena for his kingdom. You're not talking about him as though he's your dad, but I guess he's the king first. Yeah, it's horrible. It really is. Yeah. I mean, it was either that or to die, you know? So can you just confirm that you're the prince, though? Because I guess some return into puppets. Others who return into puppets, you forget about them. Yeah. What a way to, you know, drive division between everyone. So much, you know, anger brewing. Yeah. Exactly. You're going to turn them back? You want them to fight as toys? As toys? Maybe if you turn them back into humans. Yeah, it's kind of similar. I mean, basically Robin doesn't like people who are being controlled. I guess they're well. I guess. Makes sense. Yeah, you're responsible, so I guess you have to take part now.
孫でも生まれりゃよかったが、そうか。悪党もうまくいかんな。気のせいか。意識に大きな穴が開いた。
Yeah, your grandsons are just turned into puppets, I guess. Oh god. This is great. I sent you the message. Oh, you found him? Look at that. Yay. Well, that happened. So they all want to fight. I don't know. I mean, sure, there are a lot of people who are puppets who want to fight, who are really angry, who still have their memories, or at least some of their, most of their memories about themselves at least intact. And the people they love that are still human, intact. So they have reason, a lot of reason to want to take Doflamingo down. But I guess they still have some power as puppets, possibly, but I mean, a lot less than if they would have been human. But I mean, there's only so much we can do, I guess. Like, we would have to take down, I don't remember, maybe, was it Trebolo who turned them into? I don't know. I think it was the guy with the snot and the kind of square haircut, I think, who turned people into puppets, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know what his name is. So, I mean, if we defeat him, then we'll be able to have, I think, all of the toys back to their normal selves. And then not only that, they're also, the rest of the country will remember them, and then they will know something happened, you know, and then we can turn the entire kingdom, country, whatever, against Doflamingo. But it doesn't seem like that's part of the plan. Like, I don't know, like, they don't know for sure, I think, who made them into puppets. I don't know if they remember that. Maybe they do remember. But in any case, it seems like they're just banking on the fact that there's so many puppets out there and toys who want to take down Doflamingo, and they think that's going to be enough. Or hoping that that's going to be something. I guess it is something. But we'll see. I guess the toys could be helpful in some way. There are a lot of them, so I guess they could definitely do something. We'll see how it all plays out, but that's interesting. And it's also definitely interesting that Violet is actually, used to be Viola, and she is the princess. And I mean, the soldier never confirmed, it seemed almost on purpose, that he was the prince. But I am assuming that Rebecca's mom wasn't the princess. So I'm assuming he is the prince. He just never confirmed it for some reason. He's just like, you know, didn't really answer Usopp. And Usopp never actually got the question all the way out. So I don't know. It's just like supposed to keep us on our toes or something. But unless there's something else going on, it seems like he's the actual prince. Even though we didn't see him in the flashback. Like he didn't talk about himself at all. So I don't know if there's any new revelations there or not. And that might mean that Viola is his sister. I'm assuming that's what that means. But she doesn't remember him either. And the king doesn't remember him. No one remembers him. That's horrible. Okay. I mean, he is a toy himself, so he thinks. But what can he... What have we seen him do? I mean, I guess he did train Rebecca. And he can sort of fight. But there are other, like him, sure, okay, he's kind of humanoid, you know? At least he's like a soldier, toy soldier. But like the other toys that we saw, they were totally, I think, not combat oriented. We'll see what they do. For some reason, it made me think about Toy Story. But they were kind of fighting it. Well, no, they were, I don't remember the movies exactly, but in some movies they were fighting other toys, and I think in the first movie they were fighting a kid. It's not a great precedent for this, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, there are a lot more of them. And they're angry. And they have a reason, they have a righteous reason to fight. So we'll hope that's gonna make a difference, I guess. Let's get into the next episode. Law against Doflamingo. Ugh, let's hope Law can survive. You guys. Bellamy? Yeah, you're supposed to kill him. What? Like, that's so... Seriously? You're gonna do it? Really? Bellamy, come on. Yeah, maybe... Yeah, maybe... You should consider, like, reconsider your life choices. Again. Yeah, maybe Doflamingo's not worth it. Hmm? If this is what he asks of you. You know, code of honor among pirates. Oh, you just left unspeared? Wow, okay. What? It doesn't matter. Why? Yeah. Okay. Right now you see the true face of Doflamingo, I guess. You already saw it though. You already. I mean. Wow. The way that his voice changed, this dude. Wow. What the hell? Okay, Bellamy, time to just stop looking up to Doflamingo, I would say. I mean, you got some hints before. Maybe it's time to take them. Oh! Damn! Oh god, how bad is it going to be? How bad is Law going to get hurt here? You're bleeding. You can do it. Yeah, Law is getting tired. Not long. I don't think it's gonna be long. Law! Oh no! You're really at your limit right now. Is it lost? Phone? Doflamingo? What is happening? Whose phone is it? Why are we not doing anything? I mean, okay, yeah, we're in the middle of combat, I guess. Yeah, you pretty much figured out your plan too. They were very, you know, complex plans. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of options. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, he's angry about that. Okay. Oh god. The expressions and the whatever, the details in their faces. Oh my god. Did he just take out his eye or something? Okay, obviously Doflamingo has some kind of unfinished business with D or something. I don't know. It felt personal. You guys are so good at being undercover. So good.
今に殺し屋が続々と出てくる悪党を一人残らず捕らえる。やるなら一網打尽だら。
I mean, all of them are going to be defeated and turned into puppets, but sure.
知らない名前ばかりメモしてある。
Damn, right. You won't even know it.
新世界を荒らし回った厄介な。誰だら。はい、サイ・ブー・アブドーラです。我々は誰を捕らえに。あれ
Oh, God.
そうだ、ルフィ。このコロシアム海軍に取り囲まれてるぞ。
それが本題でござる。
よし。
How do you actually call anyway?
よし、これでロー以外は全員いるはずだな。
Okay.
3時だ。
あいつ実はこの軍の隊長だったんだ。
Okay, you had to take your glasses off of that.
レベッカが止めたがってたの、そいつだ。フランキー、その軍隊を止めろ。アホイエ。俺が言ってんのはその逆だ。トラオの作戦には乗れねえ。でもフランキー何言ってんだよ。トラオの思惑はこうだったな。
To destroy
ス
it.
マイルの工場を壊した後、カイドウを落とすためにドフラミンゴはあえて生かして利用する。
But now you want to take down Doflamingo?
こいつら
So you want to take down Doflamingo
その
right
闇
now?
をぶっ倒すために命がけの戦いを始めようとしてやがる。小せえのに大した玉じゃねえか。薄汚く巨大な敵に挑む俺は見殺しにゃできねえ。
Okay.
でも俺はやるぞ。フランキー、俺たちもすぐ行く。すまねえ。
I mean, if we can take him down, if we can, if, and that's a big if, something started, but what? Oh, it's Doflamingo? Attacking Dressrosa? What is happening? Or he's just making his way there? Oh, it's Law? Oh, fuck. Well, the music is pretty cool. Oh no, well, okay, now we know the situation. Yeah, Luffy, not the time. Right in front of everyone. Okay. Yeah. I guess you really push these buttons. Jesus. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I guess the whole all the talk about D or whatever really pissed Doflamingo off. Maybe it has something to do with this core person that Law is talking about. He said he wanted to fulfill some kind of ambition of someone, so I'm assuming it's the same guy, I guess. And maybe he had a D in his name, I don't know, and he did something against Doflamingo. The Doflamingo like really doesn't, you know, remember fondly. It seems like by his reaction, like Doflamingo's thing is that he's like, you know, he always keeps his like laughing face on, you know, even when, you know, like we only saw him kind of like his smile drop when Law, like back in Punk Hazard, when Law, I think when he, you know, dealt with Virgo or something, and then, you know, Doflamingo stopped smiling for a second there and, you know, got serious, I guess. And here it happened again. So Law really knows how to push his buttons, I guess. I mean, it takes a while though. But yeah, there's something there definitely that I want to know more about. Maybe it has something to do with the D. We know that the D people are special, right? Or that at the very least they make a lot of trouble or something. So Doflamingo has something in particular Like he got so crazy. Like it feels like he almost kind of lost control over himself. I don't know if I can go that far, but like, you know, like chasing Law down, or I don't know if he would if he was even chasing him. It seemed like he was just, you know, attacking him, and it just kind of like, I don't know if he was purposefully, you know, kind of pushing him to come like to the Colosseum for everyone to see what was happening, or he was just not seeing, like kind of blinded, kind of like tunnel vision, you know, not seeing what was around him and just like attacking Law because he got so angry, you know, that it took over. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, it was pretty, I mean, Law's terrible condition and right in front of Luffy too. So, I mean, okay. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I don't know if Luffy will do anything right now because he's kind of stuck inside the Colosseum. I don't know, but in any way, it made him very angry right now. And Doflamingo just like appearing there, you know, attacking his best friend forever. I'm kidding. But like, you know, the one we had an alliance with. Yeah, wow. That's one way to, yeah, draw attention to yourself from the people you were after, I guess. And I mean, the whole plan, like, I guess I didn't realize that oh, I see. We wanted to take down Kaido, right? And for some reason, part of that plan was to keep Doflamingo alive so that he would come and kill him, and then we would have him somehow. Like, it was supposed to be some kind of trap for Kaido. I guess that was the plan. But, yeah, now I see how it's like a problem. I forgot for a second that our main goal was to kill Kaido. I don't know exactly. I mean, honestly, so far the plan has not been that, you know, complex, or I don't know what. Like, I mean, at least as far as it concerned things in Dressrosa, it was just like, oh, okay. You know, we'll distract Doflamingo by making an exchange with Caesar while we destroy his factory. Yeah, I mean, I can see how Doflamingo saw through it. Okay, so I wonder if like the rest of the plan is more cunning or something. As far as the plan goes, it was like, oh, Kaido's gonna come, I guess, to kill Doflamingo or something, and then we'll have him. I don't know what the rest of the plan consists of, but yeah, we might have to kill Doflamingo here or something. Go against the plan, because we can't just leave these people like suffering under him, I guess, or something. Well, I mean, the plan is not really working so far right now, so maybe it's better to just, I mean, I don't know if it's better, but, you know, to just act, and if we can take Doflamingo down and figure out something else, possibly, I don't know. Okay, let's get into the next episode. I mean, damn. Okay, now he's laughing again. Yeah, obviously. I figured he could turn it around for himself, as far as, you know, the people are concerned. Jesus, Law. Well, that much is true. Mingo. Yeah. Yeah, what are we gonna do about that though? What do you mean? Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, it was Fujitora. Okay, Zoro's gonna take on Fujitora now. Oh. Oh, fuck. Just from his blower is just, yeah, I think it's part of his power, right? That's how he pulls down meteorites from the sky. Well, I guess that wasn't much of a anything. Wasn't much of a fight. god, it's so scary. The Doflamingo just coming at you every time. So Luffy's just, yeah, going to be stuck there and not be able to do anything as he sees these people get cut down. Wow. That was Zoro? He didn't... Wow, okay. Didn't look like he was in any shape to attack, but okay. Exactly. Guess it doesn't bother you that much. Excuse me? What? No! What? No! You just took him? What are you doing? What are you saying to him? They're just walking away. Well, damn! I mean, walking away, floating away, I guess. I wonder how. Okay. Seriously? Turning your back on the enemy like that? Yeah, he has. You guys are so helpful. Screaming what all the time? What is happening? You were going back? Oh, what? Is this a Big Ma'am or something? What is happening? What? Oh, okay. Really? What? Right now? What are we doing with that? That's kind of creepy. Yeah, why is she here? It sure is. Why is everything happening at the same time? And I mean, okay, they were also in on the, you know, the dealings with Joker and stuff. Oh, they want Caesar for themselves? You want to take advantage of the situation. They want to maybe create smiles on their own or something. Probably to use him for their own. What, they have a grudge against it? What? Okay. I thought they were like they actually had a plan or something. You've turned into such a ridiculous figure, Caesar. Oh boy. Come on, Sanji. Gonna throw it back at them. Let's go! Or in the water. Okay. Right, the factory. I guess. So at the very least, don't let Doflamingo get the two of them, yes. Yeah, you betcha. I mean, where are you even running? You're just running in circles. Why are you not... Why are the Navy not coming around from the other side? Whatever. Okay. Alright. Once again, we're changing our plans. To fight Big Ma'am? Big Mom? I don't know why I call her Big Ma'am. Yeah, you go, Sanji. Do it. I mean, who's gonna be fighting? Sanji and Brook? Okay, maybe Chopper once they and Nami once they stop freaking out. Sure, but first you have to fight through the Colosseum? Like, for how long are you going to be kept there? Oh, I thought it was the end. Okay. I can't believe it! Where did you come from? Sabo! Where did you come from? Where have you been all this time? I mean, I know that probably Dragon saved his life back then, but like, where have you been in the Colosseum all this time? Where do you come in? What is happening? What is the craziness that's happening right now? Like Big Mom attacking us out of the blue, now Sabo appearing out of the blue? What the hell just happened? Okay. Wow. My god. My god. My god. Okay. Wow. What? Like, I mean, it just feels so... I don't even know how to phrase it, but, you know, like, Luffy seeing Doflamingo just take down Law right in front of him, like, shooting him, and he's only looking horrible, and then, you know, and then them just disappearing, I mean, him and Fujitora and whatever, and Luffy's like, yeah, we're going to the palace, we're going to attack them, but, I mean, Luffy, you're stuck in the Colosseum right now. Is he just gonna fight his way out? Like, I hope he doesn't care. Oh, well... It is for the... I think he's going to put the flare fruit, like, at a lower priority right now, I think. Like, possibly? I don't know, like, what the plan is right now. Because, like, you know, we have this whole competition going on, and he can't leave, it seems like. At least not through these, like, bars. So maybe he can leave through the arena. Maybe. Like, go to the top, maybe, and just jump off. I don't know. But, like, it just feels like, you know, he's saying, like, yeah, we're going to the palace. I'm like, right now? How are you going to the palace right now? You're stuck there. Or something. Okay, we'll see what happens with that. Because it just feels like, especially now that too many things have happened, that it just feels like continuing with, like, the competition just feels completely, like, irrelevant. At least... to me, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But like, damn, what is happening? So many fronts opening all at once. I honestly thought that Big Mom was maybe like there to get Caesar for herself, because like she knows he's a big bargaining chip or something. Like maybe to use Smile for themselves. Well, I guess they weren't really. I don't know. Like the two people that we met that work for her, like we saw that they were also like watching, you know, the display of like Smile's power and stuff like that. So I thought they were interested in Smile itself, and maybe they were just interested in order to get back at Caesar, to get him. I don't know. It's kind of stupid though, feels to me. Like they just wanted to take revenge against him for stealing money from them. I feel like they should do more with that, but okay. In any case, oh, yeah, we probably don't want them to get their hands on him. Wow, I didn't expect them to show up like this. What the hell? And Law is like now a hostage, and Sabo's there. What is happening? What is that? Wow, I can't. Okay, what is Sabo's going to like talk to Luffy now? Like, why is he there? Is he like there on Dragon's behalf or something? On his own behalf? I need them to talk. I need them to like, I need to understand why he's here all of a sudden. And I need to see what he's gonna say to Luffy. What Luffy's gonna say to him. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't deal with this. Okay, wow. This is so crazy. Wow. Okay. And Fujitora is like right now just doing what Doflamingo wants him to do. It seems like. I mean, he's like, okay, you know what? I mean, at least Doflamingo made it seem like, oh, you know, if you do what I say, I'll let you have them or something. So yeah, he seems like he's just, you know, cooperating with Doflamingo. Well, I guess he can't, like, we already covered this. He can't really do much against him, I guess, if he's like, if the government is like with him on his side or something, and he's a warlord and stuff. So I guess overall it makes sense that he would just, like, he wouldn't fight against him or anything like that. He's not supposed to. So he's just gonna work with him to get to the criminals who are the Straw Hats. It is after. Damn. All right. Well, that was crazy. Can't wait for the next episode. I hope you guys enjoy this reaction, and I will see you then. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: